Hey, kind hearts, welcome to Heartbeat Human Connections.
It's always so inspiring to dive into these stories.
Isn't it? We're taking a deep dive into this episode script today.
Lots of heartwarming moments to unpack.
Absolutely. It's packed with stories about inspiring acts of kindness from all over the moor.
Oh, I love it, like a global tapestry of compassion.
Exactly. And you know what always gets me? It's the simplicity of some of these acts. Like this one about a librarian in Nairobi.
Oh, yes, I remember that one.
He used his own savings to buy books and give them to kids for free.
At first glance, it seems so small, right?
Right. But then you realize the ripple effect.
It's huge. He's not just giving out books, he's fostering a love of reading in a community where access to education can be a challenge.
It's about sparking a passion for learning.
And opening up a whole world of possibilities for those kids.
That's so powerful. And speaking of breaking down barriers, there's a story about the Unity Run in Berlin.
Yes, bringing people together through the power of sport.
It's incredible. They have runners from all walks of life coming together to promote peace and integration.
And they're raising funds for refugees while they're at it.
Talk about a win-win situation. It's amazing how something as simple as running can create such a powerful sense of community.
It's about finding common ground, right? No matter your background or beliefs.
We can all connect through shared experiences, like running towards a finish line together.
Exactly. And sometimes it's the smallest gestures that make the biggest difference.
Oh, absolutely. This script also mentions a cafe in Melbourne that has a pay-it-forward board.
I love those.
Customers can buy a coffee for someone in need.
It's such a simple act of kindness, but it can really brighten someone's day.
Imagine you're having a rough day and then someone hands you a free coffee, just because.
It's like a little ray of sunshine, a reminder that people care.
It restores your faith in humanity a little bit, right?
Absolutely. And it might even inspire that person to pay it forward themselves, creating a chain reaction of generosity.
Exactly. That's what I love about these stories. They highlight the power of everyday actions to make a difference.
Like that teacher in Mumbai who used her birthday to collect school supplies for her students.
Instead of asking for presents for herself, so selfless.
She's going above and beyond to make sure her students have the tools they need to succeed.
It's a testament to the dedication of so many teachers out there.
They're the unsung heroes in many ways, shaping young minds and making a lasting impact on the world.
Okay, this next one is pure creativity. A street artist in Lisbon decided to hide messages of kindness all over the city.
Oh, wow. Imagine stumbling upon one of those during your day.
It would totally make you smile, right?
Absolutely. It's like a little treasure hunt of positivity, bringing joy to unsuspecting strangers.
And it encourages others to do the same, to think about how they can spread kindness in their own unique ways.
It's about sparking a ripple effect of compassion.
Before we get to the top 5 stories, which are incredible, by the way,
Can't wait to hear about those.
I have a question. Do you think there's a common thread running through all of these acts of kindness?
You know what? I think there is. I think it all boils down to human connection.
That's a good point, whether it's through education, art, or even just a simple cup of coffee.
These stories remind us that we're all in this together.
And that even the smallest actions can have a profound impact on others.
Exactly. It's about recognizing our shared humanity and reaching out with compassion.
So powerful. Now, are you ready to hear about these top 5 stories?
I'm all ears. Hit me with them.
Okay, these are going to blow the way. But first, let's take a quick break.
Okay, so the first story in our top 5 takes us to New York City.
The city that never sleeps.
This one's about a young woman who ran a marathon.
A marathon. Wow, that's impressive.
It is, and she did it for an amazing cause, raising awareness for mental health.
That's incredible. What inspired her to do that?
Well, it sounds like she had some personal experiences with mental health challenges.
So she turned her pain into purpose.
Exactly. And by sharing her story, she not only raised awareness, but she also created a space for others to feel seen and understood.
That's so powerful, using your platform to make a difference.
And running a marathon is no easy feat. It takes a lot of dedication and resilience.
It's a testament to her strength, both physical and mental.
Absolutely. Okay, this next story is all about community action. It takes place in Tokyo.
Oh, I love stories about communities coming together.
This one's heartwarming. Local restaurants and residents teamed up to organize a massive food drive.
For who?
For people experiencing homelessness. They wanted to make sure everyone had access to a warm meal.
That's so kind. It's amazing how much we can accomplish when we work together.
It's true. This story really highlights the power of collective effort.
It's a reminder that we're all interconnected. We all have a responsibility to look out for one another.
And sometimes it's about turning surplus into solidarity.
What do you mean by that?
Well, the restaurants had extra food that they would have otherwise thrown away.
So instead of wasting it, they donated it to those in need.
Exactly. They turned something that could have been wasted into an act of kindness and support.
I love that. It's a beautiful example of sustainability and compassion going hand in hand.
Okay, get ready for this next one. It involves a delayed flight in London.
Oh, no. Delayed flights are the worst. What happened?
Well, instead of getting frustrated and upset, the passengers decided to do something amazing.
What did they do?
They formed a choir and started singing together.
Wait a minute, a choir on a plane?
Yep, you heard that right. They turned their frustration into a beautiful moment of connection.
That's incredible. I would have loved to witness that.
Me too. It's a reminder that even in the midst of chaos, we can find ways to uplift each other.
And music has such a powerful way of bringing people together.
It's a universal language. It transcends cultures and languages.
Okay, this next story is so touching. It's about a group of students in Toronto.
Oh, yes, I remember this one. What did they do?
They threw a surprise thank you party for their school janitor.
Oh, that's so sweet. Janitors often go unnoticed, but they play such an important role in keeping our schools clean and safe.
Exactly, and these students wanted to show their appreciation for all his hard work.
It's a reminder that we should never take those who serve us for granted.
We should always acknowledge and appreciate their contributions.
Okay, the last story in our top 5 is one that truly embodies the spirit of this entire episode.
Okay, I'm intrigued. Tell me more.
It features a young boy in a wheelchair from São Paulo.
Wow.
He had a dream of dancing at his school talent show.
That's amazing, and he did it.
He did, and his performance went viral. It inspired people all over the world.
Why? What was so special about it?
It was a celebration of self-expression and inclusivity. This young boy refused to let his disability define him.
That's so inspiring. He embraced his passion and shared it with the world.
And in doing so, he touched countless lives. His dance became a symbol of hope and resilience.
It's a reminder that we all have something unique to offer the world, no matter our circumstances.
Absolutely. So there you have it, our top 5 stories from this episode script.
Each one more inspiring than the last.
I know, it's hard to pick a favorite.
They all highlight the power of human connection and the incredible impact of kindness.
It's like we were saying earlier, kindness is a universal language.
It has the power to break down barriers, heal wounds, and inspire hope.
Speaking of inspiration, this episode script actually mentions a growing movement called #KindnessRipple. Have you heard of it?
#KindnessRipple? No. Tell me more.
So it's all about sharing your acts of kindness online using the #KindnessRipple.
Oh, I love that idea. It's like we were talking about before, using social media for good.
Exactly. It's about amplifying those positive stories and inspiring others to join the movement.
Imagine scrolling through your feed and seeing all these heartwarming stories of kindness. It would totally brighten your day.
It would, and it might even motivate you to perform your own act of kindness, creating this ripple effect of compassion that spreads far and wide.
It's like turning kindness into a viral phenomenon. I'm so on board with that.
Me too. It's about shifting our focus from negativity to positivity and highlighting the incredible things that humans are capable of.
So as we wrap up our deep dive into this episode script about heartwarming acts of kindness, I think the message is clear.
Kindness matters, right?
More than we can even imagine. It has the power to connect us, uplift us, and make the world a better place.
And it doesn't require grand gestures or elaborate plans. Sometimes the smallest actions can have the biggest impact.
Like a simple smile or a helping hand.
Exactly. It's about those everyday moments of compassion that ripple outward and create a more loving and supportive world.
So as we leave our listeners with this thought, I have one final question for you.
What is it?
What act of kindness will you ripple out into the world today?
That's a great question. I think I'll pay for the coffee of the person behind me in line, just to brighten their day a little.
I love that. It's the little things that often make the biggest difference.
And who knows, maybe they'll be inspired to pay it forward themselves, creating a chain reaction of kindness.
Exactly. Well, thank you for joining us on this heartwarming journey today. It's been a pleasure exploring these inspiring stories with you.
The pleasure was all mine.
To all our kind hearts out there, remember to spread kindness wherever you go. No act is too small.
And don't forget to share your stories with the world. Use the #KindnessRipple.
Thanks for tuning in. Your heart matters. See you for more inspiration.